Hello everyone, welcome to Jinghua Education. I'm Steven. In this video, we're going to talk about the introduction of radical part 1. So this is the introduction level. So in grade 11s, we're going to talk about the radical as well, but it's like harder questions. Okay, in grade 12, we're going to do the radical as well, which is the more advanced level. Okay, for now, we're just trying to understand what is radical and then give you a brief introduction about how can we convert an entire radical into mixed radicals, how to convert radical symbols and then with the exponent symbols. Okay, so and then this is the very brief start here. So we only have 5 part of this sessions, this unit. So this is part 1, part 2, 3, 4, 5 in one unit. Please make sure you watch all of them at once. Okay, so let's start. What is radicals? Okay, you can think about radicals just a root. Okay, so it's not square root always. So sometimes it's a cubic root, fourth root, or any number of root here. Okay, if you check my exponent function, exponent tutorials, you will see the exponent functions and the radical functions are inverse function of each other's. What means inverse functions? So if we have a 2 here, we cubic, and then we got 8. So we got 8 here, we cubic root. So we got 2 back. See, from 2 we cubic to become 8, 8 we cubic root to become 2. So these two are inverse function of each other's. Okay, so you can just, for now, just remember, so when you see these things, it's radicals. All right, so what is entire radicals and then what is the mixed radical? Okay, so entire radicals just like square root of 12. That is entire radicals. There's no coefficient in the front. Okay, so what is the mixed radicals? 2 square root of 3. That is a mixed radical. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about the complex like a definition about what is mixed and what is entire. You can check this on your textbook. I will show you the easy way. Okay, I will show you these two are actually the same, but why they are same? This is what we're gonna talk about this in the next 5 sessions. Include this one. All right, so is that possible to writing a radical without using the radical symbols? Of course. So if you check my exponent tutorials, we can convert these things into the power of 1/2. Okay, so if there's a 3 here, that means the 1/3. 4 here, just 1/4. Any number which is the square root of n, or like a root of n, just equal to some number. So for example, a to the power 1 over n. Okay, so these two are equivalent. They are same. So of course we can writing the radicals without using the symbols. Okay, that is the same thing. Okay, so let's see how do we convert entire radical into mixed radical. All right, so what do we think? We're thinking about radical is like a school. Okay, in order to graduate from school, you need certain requirement. Okay, so I will show you who can graduate from school. A perfect square number can graduate from school. What is perfect square number? 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, and then 64, 81. Okay, that are the square numbers. Okay, so we call perfect square number. Why? Because 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64, and 9 square 81. Okay, so of course if you can extend, it'll be like a 10 square is 100, 11 square is 121, 12 square is 144, 13 is 169, 14 is 196, 15 is 225, 16 is 256, 17 is 289, 18 is 324, and 19 is 361. Okay, so you don't have to memorize this. So I memorize these things since I know I am from China. So everyone in China knows these things. All right, but you don't have to know that. You have calculators. All right, so let's keep going. So these things is able to graduate from school. After graduate school, it's become his original values. Let's using this one as example here. Okay, square root of 20. So square root of 20, of course, obviously is not from the perfect square numbers. All right, it's not in this list. That means square root of 20 is not getting out, not graduating. However, 20 can be factored as 4 and 5. Okay, so 4 and 5. So these things can be written as square root of 4 times the square root of 5. Okay, that is okay. That is allowed. However, please do one thing. These things is not equal to 5. Okay, not equal to. Totally not allowed to do that. Okay, these things is very important. Do not do these things. Square root plus another square root is not equal to the inside square root and the plus. But multiply, yes, you can do multiply, but not plus. Okay, good. So many students making these kind of mistakes. I just want to make sure you don't make the same mistake. All right, so square root 4 times 5 equal to square root 4 times square root of 5. Square root of 4 is how much? Okay, square root of 4 is the graduating peoples, right? So 4 is able to graduate because it is a perfect numbers, perfect squares. So square root of 4 equal to how much? 2, right? Square root of 5 is cannot do anything, so it cannot stay here, it cannot factor anymore. So 5 is left. So that means square root 20 equal to 2 square root of 5. Finished. Okay, that we can converting from entire radicals into mixed radicals. So far so good? All right, the next one. So square root of 36. Square root of 36. So again, 32. 32 is not in this list. But let's think about this. What number is factored by 32? 4, 9, and 16, right? So definitely this one is better, right? 32 equal to 16 times 2. All right? So 32 equal to 16 times 2. That means the 16 times square root of 2. Square root 16 is a 4. Square root 2 is cannot do anything. So square root of 32 equal to 4 square root of 2. Okay? Good. All right, so now you ask, what if I didn't recognize 16 times 2? Okay, you didn't recognize it's not the end of the word. You just do extra step. So what are you recognizing? You're recognizing 8 and 4. All right? Good. So the 8, now this become 8 and 4. Now it become 2 square root of 8, right? Okay, now it's not done because the 8 can be parsed again into square root of 4 and the square root of 2. So these things become 2 as well. So you got 1, 2 here, 2, 2 here, and then a square root. 2 times 2 is a 4 times square root is a 4 square root of 2. So it is same thing. You just do extra step. It's nothing wrong with that. Okay, good. All right, let's keep going. So now you may want to pause the video and then try to do yourself. Okay, so you can pause now. All right, if you post back, if you post the video and then come back, that was great. Okay, so you can try yourself, or now I'm going to do this again. So 24 equal to what? Equal to square root of 4 times square root of 6 equal to 2 square root of 6. 2 square root of 6. 72, yeah, 72 I can try is a 36 times 2, okay, which is square root 36 times square root of 2, which is 6 square root of 2. So equal to 6 square root of 2. All right, that is how to converting from entire radicals into a mixed radicals. Okay, so if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I will answer your question in my next videos. If you like, please subscribe. Thank you very much.